Here at Port Angeles football, we're talking play concept number 4, our ISO play. Now, before we get into this, a couple points I want to note. On some previous play concepts, our power sweep, we said that was known by the coach to make any tags and adjustments necessary. On our power concept, we said that was owned by the outside tackle, and he was going to go ahead and make the calls to get us in the proper blocking scheme. This play, our ISO concept, is owned by our inside tackle. The inside tackle is going to go ahead and he's looking, all right, he's looking to either make a Charlie call, all right, or a Bravo call, depending upon where the bubble at, or where the defense, all right, has laid their bubble. Now, if we go ahead, all right, if he notices an open C gap, he'll go ahead and make a Charlie call. That means we either have a 4-eye or a 3 technique. And what that's going to say is we're going to go ahead and he's going to railroad back so that we get a double at the point of attack on that down defensive lineman. And then he's going to chip off to the back, or sorry, to the inside backer. We want him to be the one to chip off and the power guard to be the one to overtake the defensive lineman because he has the best angle. We'll also send a railroad block back to the center. Okay, the center blocks back. All right, that way the quick guard can go ahead and execute his G block. Okay. Now, a few other things you'll see in this. All right, the tailback is going to go ahead and he's going to hard sell on this fake. Okay, he's going to hard sell on that fake, and hopefully keep, all right, keep that strong safety or other backer from folding inside, because that has killed a play or two. Okay. Now, with that though, he's going to keep his eyes open. He's keeping his eyes inside, right? And he's looking for any downfield pitch possibility, right? Once the quarterback clears the second level. So, and you'll see that in the film as well. Okay. Here is the same. This is our ISO concept again. All right. Except now we have a B gap bubble, so we're going to go ahead and make a Bravo call. The inside tackle is now going to block out, all right, on either the heads-up 4 or the 5 technique, and that pushes the railroad block down to the power guard. He'll assist with the nose or back or strong side shade, and he'll chip down to the backside backer, and the center will take that block over. Okay, since the center's doubling at the point of attack now, all right, that means the quick guard will have a one-on-one block with the down defensive lineman. Everything else remains the same. All right, a couple other ways that we can run this play, and you'll see this in the film as well, but this is a blast tag. Okay, this is a tag. Remember that tags are initiated by the coaching. All right, so we have an open B gap again, but we made the blast tag. So then rather than have the backside running back, right, fake and look downfield, we're going to introduce him as a lead blocker as well. So all we've gone ahead and done, all right, is we've tagged it blast. The H-back will now take, and when we blast, we're blasting on the inside backer to really drill him out. We are double teaming that inside backer. The H will take the inside shoulder, all right, the tailback will take the outside shoulder, and what we're hoping, right, is that we go ahead and we seal him off completely, right, so that we can go ahead and etch out that extra 4 or 5 yards. A wrong call. Okay, a wrong call means that we know that they are keying our H. Okay, they are keying our H. A lot of teams, as soon as he enters gap, all right, they're going to charge to try to plug. So we'll go ahead, we'll send him across the formation, all right, to go ahead and work on work on this backside end, and we'll lead with the tailback in lieu of the H. It should be noted that in the original alignment, when you're looking at the quarterback and tailback, this is our only power series play, okay, in which the quarterback will line directly behind the center, okay. He will line directly behind the center, and the tailback, all right, is in his spin alignment, on the inside foot of the tight end. If we're running blast, okay, or wrong, okay, they will change and they will get back into their normal alignment, all right, with those tags. We can also run this play out of spin and use that spin motion without, with virtually no change whatsoever. Just adding the spin motion by the quarterback to try to hold those linebackers a little bit longer as well, in order for the H to have time to go ahead and dig him out. All right, so that's pretty much it. Pretty straightforward play. We'll get to the film here in just a second. So we're looking at the play concept number 4, our ISO play. These are the film clips from that. We'll try to expand this out. All right, to make that a little bit bigger. Now, Redmond did not run this play a ton, so there was not a ton of film on here. So what I was looking for was some of these plays are successful, some of them weren't very successful, but I'm looking for ones where we can identify blocking schemes and things that went right and things that went wrong. Okay, in this particular play, all right, we can see this is an obvious Charlie call. Okay, they've got a huge bubble. Okay, we've got a 5 technique and what looks like a 3 technique right here. Okay, so we can definitely see the bubble and C gap. Now, what we should have, all right, is the outside tackle blocking out. We should have a double team, all right, by the center and guard. All right. Now, for us, our inside tackle is going to go ahead and he's going to chip off. All right. They don't do that very successfully here, and you'll see, all right, where it comes, he kicks him in the butt. All right. Along with that double team, our H back should be coming here to kick out the inside backer. All right. So it should look a little bit like so. Okay. You can see here they've got their double team down. Right, it's blocked out, and the H back, right, has the inside leverage on that inside backer to go ahead and execute that lead block. Unfortunately, here the tackle can't sustain his block. He gets shucked off, and it kicks the back, all right, back into the defensive lineman for no gain. All right, but we understand that the play itself is solid. Okay, we execute, we do the things that we're supposed to do. All right. This play, all right, goes for, you're going 4 or 5 for these guys. It gets them in the end zone. Okay, let's look at the next one. All right. All right, looks like we have another Charlie call. Looks like we have another Charlie call. Similar situation here with the outside tackle. All right, lets the defensive end get free. Okay, defensive end holds him up just slightly, and then that double team doesn't get all the way back to seal off that backer. However, okay, you can see that tailback has gone ahead. He's sold that outside fake. All right, he's looking for any type of downfield pitch. Okay, and they go ahead and execute it out here, and they squeeze out about another 3 or 4 yards off the pitch. Okay, this play right here, this is for wrong. Remember, in wrong, the H-back is going to go ahead. He's worked out. Get a team that's keying your H-back. He's going to go ahead and take off. All right, and then they'll go ahead and we will lead block with the tailback or quarterback. Now, in this particular play, there's a penalty that stops it. All right, you can get a good view from the opposite side or from the end zone camera here. All right, we can see how that whole thing pans out. H-back takes off. All right, and that holds this inside backer, all right here for just a second, and allows that lead block to get up on him pretty tight. Had there not been the play had not been stopped, all right, this is another solid gain, all right, for Redmond. All right, you can see the C's part. All right, he's working inside, and the hole is there. All right, this is blast. We're going to go ahead. We're going to lead block with the H. All right, and the tailback or quarterback, depending upon who the ball carrier is. This is out of an owl set. A little bit different. Okay, now you'll notice here, all right, when I was talking earlier about wanting our H-back and our quarterback to double team the inside backer, okay, this is why, all right. If we execute that double team here, all right, so again, we have an open C gap. They're double teaming down, all right. We should have a lead block, and both those cats on that one. He presents himself. If that quarterback goes ahead and seals the outside, he's running for days. All right, last but not least, this is the same play, okay, off the spin action. Now Redmond brings the wing back into the mix here, all right, to sell the spin action a little bit harder. All right, but the big thing here, he makes a solid gain. As soon as he breaks to the second level, he notices, hey, there's nobody on that tailback over there, and he's got an open pitch window. So he goes ahead and pitches it for a 26-yard gain and a touchdown. It's pretty solid. Let's take a look from the end zone camera. I know it's far away, but I'll try to expand it. All right, so let's take a look again. This is a Bravo call. Okay, we can go ahead and see. So here's our center. All right, here's the power guard. Inside tackle now is working out. Outside tackle is working out. H-back's going to lead through the hole. We have a solid gain. All right, and here's your pitch for a touchdown. All right, good stuff.